Hello, brilliant learners! Welcome back to Study Buddy PH English Podcast, the learning show where we turn words into stories and stories into fun. Today's lesson is not your usual video with slides and lots of text. This is a podcast lesson. A podcast is like a radio show you can learn from. You listen closely. You imagine the scenes in your mind. You practice focus and comprehension. You can enjoy learning while relaxing comfortably. Here, your imagination becomes the screen. I will guide you with my voice and you will create the pictures in your head. So sit back, relax, open your ears, and let your imagination explore with us today. Are you ready, listeners? Volume up, minds on. And let's begin our English learning podcast adventure. Have you ever heard news that made you feel something? Maybe. Students win a national contest. Filipinos celebrate Chinese New Year. New safety rules in the community. News affects us because it's about real people and real events, including you. Today, you will learn how to write and enjoy a special type of news called a news feature. Plus, we'll learn to write postcards and improve vocabulary using a thesaurus. This is your topic in English 5, Quarter 3, Week 5. So, future journalists, are you excited? Let's go. A news feature is an informative text. It gives facts and helps readers understand a topic deeply. How is it different from a regular news story? A regular news story is written to give immediate, time-sensitive information. It is usually short and direct because its main purpose is to tell people what just happened. It focuses on answering the basic questions: who, what, when, where, why. There is no need for extra descriptions or long explanations. The goal is to share the facts quickly and clearly so the public stays updated. The writing style is straightforward and neutral, without showing emotions. On the other hand, a news feature is longer and goes deeper into the topic. Instead of simply telling the event, it explains why the event matters and how it affects people or the community. A news feature uses a storytelling style. It includes details, descriptions, and even personal experiences or interviews that can make the story more interesting and emotional. It does not only present facts, but also adds background information, feelings, and context to help the readers understand the bigger picture. In simple words, a news story tells us what is happening right now. A news feature helps us understand the meaning behind it. For example, if we read a headline like "Thousands celebrate Chinese New Year in Binondo," that is considered a news story. It gives us a quick update about what happened, who was involved, and where the event took place. But when we read something like "What you need to know about the Chinese New Year," that is a news feature. It does not just tell us that the celebration happened. It explains the traditions, the history, and the meaning behind the event so that we can understand it more deeply. If you could write a feature today, which event in your school or community would you choose? Say it out loud. Go. A great news feature usually begins with a compelling lead that immediately grabs the reader's attention. It also provides background information, such as history or interesting facts, to help readers better understand the topic. A news feature highlights the human interest side of the story by including interviews or real-life experiences that connect emotionally with the audience. It uses descriptive language that allows readers to clearly imagine the scene or situation. The information is arranged in well-organized sections, so the text is easy to read and follow. To make the story more believable and trustworthy, the writer adds quotes and information from reliable sources. Finally, a strong news feature includes analysis, explaining why the topic is important and what it means for people or the community. Example: the streets of Binondo glowed with red lanterns as families welcomed luck and new beginnings. Can you picture that? Describe a celebration using one sentence with emotion. Ready? Go! To make writing more colorful, we use a thesaurus, a resource for synonyms, similar meaning words. When we use a thesaurus, we can replace weak or common words with stronger and more interesting ones. For example, instead of saying big, we can choose words like grand or enormous to make the description more vivid. Instead of happy, we might use joyful or delighted, which give a clearer picture of someone's feelings. We can also improve the word good by changing it to impressive or outstanding, especially when praising a performance or achievement. And instead of saying an event was fun, we can make it sound more exciting by using words like wonderful or thrilling. Using stronger vocabulary helps our writing become more expressive and engaging for the reader. However, we must always remember to use synonyms correctly when choosing words from a thesaurus. We need to make sure that the meaning of the new word matches the sentence and does not change what we want to say. We should also consider the tone of our writing, because some words may sound too formal, too strong, or too casual for the message we want to deliver. Finally, it is important to check that the synonym is the correct part of speech. For example, choosing an adjective to replace another adjective or an adverb to replace an adverb, so that the sentence remains grammatically correct and sounds natural. Try this. Replace. The parade was fun. Say a stronger word. Festive, thrilling, fantastic, great choice. Postcards are short messages with a picture on the other side, great for sharing travel experiences and greetings. Parts of a postcard. 1. Greeting. This is where you address the person you are writing to. Example: Dear Mama or Hello Jade. 2. Brief introduction. A short opening line telling where you are or why you're writing. Example: I'm here in Baguio for our family vacation. 3. Main highlight. Share the most exciting or important part of your experience. Example: Yesterday, we visited Burnham Park and tried riding a boat for the first time. 4. Feelings/wishes. Express how you feel and send a wish or message to the reader. Example: I'm really enjoying the cool weather, and I wish you were here with us. 5. Closing plus signature. End politely and write your name. Example: Love, Carla. Create your own. Write a postcard message in 2 to 3 sentences about your favorite local event. Use at least one strong vocabulary word. Even though a news feature and postcard are different, they both help you. Choose important details. Use descriptive words. Communicate clearly. Connect with your audience. You are becoming a flexible, smart, creative communicator. Think about these questions. 1. What did you enjoy more? Writing a news feature or a postcard? Why? 2. What new word did you use today from the Thesaurus? 3. How can writing help people in your community understand each other better? Tell a classmate or comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. You were amazing today, young writers. You learned how to write meaningful news features, create engaging postcards, use a thesaurus for powerful vocabulary. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your outputs in the comments. This is Teacher Waven, signing off from Study Buddy PH English Podcast. Keep listening, keep writing, keep shining. See you in the next episode. Bye. Now, with the help of your teacher, do the following activity.